Should I take my dog to the vet? I would. British people be like, I'm British. Is it 'cause they drank the tea? I order you to pay $10,000. Do you understand? It's a fine. No, it's a not. Did Jesus pay for our sins with cash or credit? He used PayPal. God damn it. Just fell asleep at the beach and woke up with a hideous tan line. I don't know math. Orion's belt is a big waste of space. Terrible joke. Only 3 stars. The lack of context here is thrilling. Introductory Python programming course. Knives are better deserving of the name chopsticks. Thank you. I mean, I guess so, but they do more than chop. A guy is taking his girlfriend to prom. He waits in the ticket line for a really long time, but gets them. He goes to rent a limo. The rental line is really long, but he eventually does it. He goes to buy her flowers. The line at the florist is really long, but eventually he gets the flowers. At prom, she asks him to go get punch. He goes to the refreshment table, and there's no punch line. You've got to be kidding me. I am in physical pain. The woman I'm planning to marry showed me this pebble that looks like a guitar pick, and with an entirely straight face said, "It's for rock music." Well, they're a keeper. Leather armor is perfect for sneaking because it's literally made of hide. Nice. Law and Order, Special Mowing Unit. I don't know if you can legally call your mowing company that, but okay. I'm going to deliver the baby. Actually, we'd like him to keep his liver. First day as a car salesman. Customer. Cargo space? Me. Car no do that. Car no fly. Manager. Can I see you in my office? I'm swamped in math. Save me. How would I save you from math? Math-related puns? No, that's not saving me from math. That's subjecting me to more of what I need saving from. So you're saying that your problems would multiply. This trucker is living in 2099. He's watching a trailer. Lucky for us, the cartoonist is a lousy speller. Ah, a desert island. Nice. Honey, did you want regular, light, or butter? That's cute. When you didn't think you were gonna see a bridge, but then you see one. Oh shit, a bridge. So, I was in my room and I saw a group of 10 ants just running frantically. I felt bad, so I made a small house for them out of a cardboard box. This technically makes me their landlord and they are my tenants. 10 ants. Hi. Hey Dina, do you like hang gliding? Never tried it before, but sure, why? I would love to see a Dina soar. Is that supposed to be funny? I thought it was Dina-mite. I sit blindfolded. A woman in a lab coat feeds me a Twix. Left. She marks her notes. 329 consecutive correct guesses. Is there actually any difference? The left ones don't taste right. Restaurant in Japan tries to make dining alone less awkward by seating patrons with giant stuffed animals. Shall we order dessert? No thanks. I'm stuffed. Everyone kept hitting their heads as they walked down my stairs, so I hung a sign as a warning. Duck. The mailman told me he's off to Spain tomorrow, so I asked him if he was going to Barcelona. He proceeded to ignore what I believe to be my best joke of 2014. Well, did you say it right? The key to a good mailman joke is the delivery. Also, wow, this image is 9 years old. Angry husband fills wife's car with concrete after she changed her surname. I hope she takes him to court. She has concrete evidence. Remains to be seen if glass coffins become popular. I don't get it. I can move diagonally on this floor. Haha. Lol, with all this talk of making Puerto Rico the 51st state, I feel like we should make a goal to get 53 states. A good solid prime number. One nation. Indivisible. Cow sell early, cow sell late. Sheep sell early, sheep sell late. Pig sell early, pig sell late. Run this DNA sample through the database. Sir, I found a match. Well, good job. Bike still for sale? Yes, it is. What's the lowest you'll go on it? 2 miles per hour. Anything less than that and you'll tip over. Son, I can't sleep. I think the boogeyman's under the bed. Me? Don't you mean the boogeyman? Voice from under the bed. Wow, the thread count on these sheets is pathetic. 100 years ago, everyone owned a horse and only the rich had cars. Today, everyone has cars and only the rich own horses. The stables have turned. So I'm at Walmart returning 37 pool noodles, because youth ministry, and rather than explaining the whole story of why I'm a grown man returning 37 pool noodles when asked reason for return, I just said, the shopping list said noodles, but not what kind. Boy, was my wife mad. I would have lost my shit if I read that. How do you tell the difference between a chemist and a plumber? Ask them to pronounce unionized. Holy f***, that's clever. It took me 5 minutes to get this. Extremely clever. This joke annoys me because there's no way to tell it verbally. People who can't distinguish between etymology and entomology bug me in ways I cannot put into words. China, 2,500 years ago. Guy 1, hey, what should we put in this boiling water? Guy 2, an absolute fucking genius. Leaves. Did he ever come back and answer the question? Darling, get my cane. We need to go. Not this one. I need my hurricane. And he's dead. That's a nice ham you got there. Be a shame if someone put an S in front of it and an E behind it. Yeah. Dude 1. Hey, bro. Dude 2. Yeah, bro. Can you pass me that pamphlet? Bro, sure. When my wife was pregnant, I asked the midwife how many babies she had to deliver to become a full wife, and she shot my wife a look as if to say, you poor thing. Can you draw me a green pig in a desert in a witch's hat? A ham sandwich. Bank robber. Where's the safe? Teller. I said, where's the safe? What the fuck? Pen. He always does this. Me. How much to buy a singing ensemble? Producer. You mean a choir? Fine, how much to acquire a singing ensemble? My friend gave birth in her car on the way to the hospital, and her husband named the kid Carson, and if you don't think that's the best dad joke ever, get out of my face. Cop. Whose car is this? Where are you headed? What do you do? Minor. Mine. She looked at me kind of strangely and finally asked, is it okay for monks to use email? I said, of course it's okay for monks to use email, as long as there are no attachments. Monday, Greg. Tuesday, Ian. Wednesday, Greg. Thursday, Ian. Friday, Greg. Saturday, Ian. Sunday, Greg. The Gregorian calendar. A lady just dropped a steak while I was at Aldi. I said, whoops, now it's ground beef. She didn't laugh or seem slightly amused, but that's showbiz, baby. What a cool Pokemon fan base. Yeah, this is the only good one. To the guy who stole my antidepressants, I hope you're happy now. EA has confirmed that 2 of the characters in Apex Legends are LGBTQ, and this affects the gameplay how exactly? It affects their aim. They can't shoot straight. Astronomers got tired after watching the moon go around the Earth for 24 hours, so they decided to call it a day. We should legalize cannabis in all 50 states, use the taxes to repair roads and highways, and call it Operation Pothole. There are no buff wizards in Harry Potter, no gym in Hogwarts, no one does a push-up at any point. I could crack Ron Weasley's spine like a glow stick. Weird Guardium Flexiosa, but okay. Put your hands in the air. This is a strawberry. Bye, son. Later, Pops. Mugger pulls a knife. Mugger, give me your money. Me, well, this night took a sharp turn. Later, Doctor, it's a record for amount of stabs. I guess this Batman sculpture was made out of just ice. Hooker Furniture. Hello, yes, I would like to purchase one nightstand. Can we all just pause and appreciate this pun? Me after killing a werewolf. More like werewolf, but this time I pronounce it were, like the second person singular past, plural past, and past subjunctive of be. Did you come here to die? Nah, mate, gave me yesterday. A woman is sitting at her deceased husband's funeral. A man leans into her and asks, do you mind if I say a word? No, go right ahead, the woman replies. The man stands, clears his throat, says, plethora, and sits back down. Thanks, the woman says. That means a lot. Bread is like the sun. It rises in the yeast and sets in the waste. How is Ruth? Not sure, I broke up with her last month. Oh no, you're so ruthless. And how long have you been waiting to use that? I'd rather not say. Hey, bug on my back. Are you a mite? I might be. Stupidest pun I ever heard. What do you expect? I just made it up on the fly. This man in the gym just proposed and she said no. Well, that didn't work out. Das a foot. Das a knee. I don't know why Marvel hasn't tried to put advertisements on Hulk. He is essentially a giant banner. If 2/2/22 falls on a Tuesday, it could also be known as Tuesday. Tuesday, February 22, 2022. Dude.
Censorship. Ha, get it? You censored the ship? Perfect. Having Mexican for lunch. Cannibalism is bad, no matter how tasty the Mexicans are, man. It caught me off guard and I burst out laughing in the restaurant, but you know what? The Mexicans were delicious. Always practice good hygiene. That's right, can't get diseases on your ween if you practice hygiene. People from South Wales Valley make me laugh. They are hilarious. Ha, got it, hilarious. Nice there. What do you call this dish? I have a heated debate raging as to what you call this this dish. Very interested to see some of y'all's names for it. I heard Alabama eggs once because the eggs are in bread. Ha, get it, 'cause in bread? Nice, buddy, yeah! Yeah, I take offense to that as a farm boy. Our surname is Stead, pronounced to rhyme with bed, but much to my family's annoyance, people call us Steed. One day, an acquaintance from the local council came to see me. My mother opened the front door. Is Mr. Steed in? The woman asked. He's Stead, my mother snapped. Oh my, the woman gasped. I was talking to the poor man only yesterday. He's not dead, you idiot. His name is Stead. My God, just get it right. If you're happy and you know it, clamp your hands. Ha, ha. See, clamp your hand. I don't get it. About to salute to aerosol. Shake well before use. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a funny inhaler joke. I will say that. This must have cost him an arm and a leg. Ha! It's funny because those don't have those. Mr. Data has upgraded the ship so it can run on herbs. We are now capable of time travel. Jesus Christ, come on, man, that was bad. WTF, why? I'll send you, wait, oh, okay, yeah, send him a night, yeah, that's beautiful, beautiful, yeah, nice picture of a wiener. Oh, wait, that's not a wiener, it's a rooster. I don't know why, I was thinking the C word. Past his sign and my 10-year-old daughter says, looks like someone drove over the speed limit. This little girl is gonna make a great dad one day. Damn right he/she is. Dad, I'm 16. I asked for a Toyota. Told ya. Well, you're not getting a Toyota. I actually have a Volkswagen Beetle that looks like a Yoda now. It's pretty cool. Facebook. You know, this is probably better than the real Facebook at this point. What can I say? Facebook's just a cesspool. At least this is some cool art. I twisted my ankle here, sister. Today, my ankle sore. Dinosaur joke. Nice. Also, it looks like Anguirus from Godzilla. I'm just saying. While putting together a tater tot casserole, my 7-year-old came across a half of a tot. I told her it was a baby tot, and she corrected me by saying, it's a toddler. And dads everywhere stood up and applauded. My God, she's the chosen daughter. Nick Witten. What happened, mate? I got an infection from standing on some freaking seaborn creature. My ankle exploded in a swollen mess. Had to go on antibiotics and all. Still frick the meds finish on Monday, so hoping by Saturday I'll be okay. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Dude, I'm literally dying in bed, could you not? While we were down in the woods today, someone broke into our house and tasted our porridge, and this is weird, slept in our beds. The bearer of bad news. Is that the dad or the son? I'm assuming it's the dad, but also the mom could just be taller than the dad. A human cannibal can't quit before he's fired. Yeah, he can't quit before he's fired, that's true. Long time no see, buddy. Oh, he left him oh, okay, yeah, the ocean dried up, that's kind of funny. My German teacher has up-to-date memes, it scares me. A therapist, German bread isn't real, it can't touch you German. Guten Tag! That might be an issue. It's an unbeatable egg. That's right. You get in a fist fight with this bad boy, you're gonna wind up dead. Oh no, bed bugs! Ah! Actually, they're called Volkswagen Beetles. Oh no, those are still bugs! Learn the difference. Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman. Huge jacked man. Just insert a picture of me with Hugh Jackman's body. Urgh. What are you doing, sausage bird? I'm watching the World Origami Championships. It's pay-per-view, Robin. Pay-per-view. Let us in. You need to let us in, man. They're coming for us. The rabbits. This isn't a time to be joking, Jerry. We're gonna die. Let us in, man. I'm Buzz Aldrin, second person to step on the moon. Kneel before me. I mean, it's pretty cool. He stepped on the moon all, but you know what? I stepped on a bee. My dog stepped on a bee. A shout out to the girl at the till in my local spar who broke our lovely fresh baguette in half to make it fit in the bag. She broke it so she could baguette it properly. This guy has turban outfitters, a sick sense of humor. Okay, so that was pretty nice. Psst, your fly is down. Yeah, I know, his team lost the big game. Man, I really love the Denver Flies. Well, in that case, here's a well in a case. There you go, buddy. God, dads are loving this video. Can opera? What is that? Can someone please explain to me what this is? I don't know. Learning lockpicking has opened many doors for me. I know how to lockpick. I learned it at ninja camp as a kid. Fun fact about Cougar. Once again, I woke up with fried rice in my bed. Again? Why? I can't stop sleepwalking. My God, dude, you should take the walk to Poland. Remember, kids, smoking kills smoke sturgeon. No one likes sturgeon. Like, isn't that the weird fish that, like, Idubbbz opened once and was screaming how bad it smelled? Yeah. I don't always roll a joint, but when I do, it's my ankle. Oh, God, it hurt. Someone call an ambulance. I decided to get rid of my spine. It was holding me back. Good for you, buddy. This is not awesome. A protein shaker tangled in my garbage disposal. Well, don't use the garbage disposal much in the winter. Why don't you leave it there until spring? OMNG, I laughed most. Drive to work. Love you. Okay, that was funny. What's wrong, honey? These contractions are going to kill me. I am sorry, honey. What is wrong? Okay, yeah, that's good. I always wanted to be a Gargijorian monk, but I never had the chance. Sorry, guys, I really like puns. So what are y'all in for? Assault and battery? No, dude, we robbed the frickin' bank, you liar. Yeah, we're the assault and battery crew. We beat up the tellers. This reminds me of my supervisor at work that thought the crime of money laundering was actually laundering money, like with a washer and dryer. They probably should launder it that way. From what I've read and heard, most circulating bills have cocaine and feces on them. Oh, that's cool. Fred Flintstone. You can't even tell when this guy died. Whatever, moving on. Condescending. Oh, it's a condescending. Oh my God, dude, that's great. Not all construction work is equally enjoyable. For example, enlarging a drilled hole is boring, but fastening a piece of metal together is riveting. That joke would get the exact same reaction in 1870 that gets 2021, and I love it. Not your average roll on deodorant. That's right, it's a French roll. Okay, sir, I'll be inserting this camera into your bottom now. You see what they did there? Winnie the Pooh. Winston their feces. Roof. Window. We need a new window first. Extremely rare white cougar highlights a quirk of the species. Hey, it's me! White cougar. Actually, I'm mixed. Can't be rare. The targeted ads say there are white cougars in my area waiting to meet me. Well, there's a halfway cougar waiting to meet you. Come here, big boy. We need to add PR, DC, and Guam estates. 53 is a prime number. Then we can truly be one nation, indivisible under God. I think I will retire early. Nice. It's nice, Jack. Your car has been keyed. The good news is that the damage appears to be minor. Otherwise, you'd be in trouble. While driving through the countryside, a friend found that his tire was punctured and his spare was underinflated. As he was looking for an air point at a nearby petrol station, an old man emerged from behind a shed. Excuse me, asked my friend, do you have an airline here? No, we don't, son, replied the man, but the bus stops twice a week. Rome is burning. Have you gone mad? Not mad, just neurodivergent. I received a call about my son. Is he okay? Brace yourself, ma'am. He's in a coma. It's a catastrophe, Stan. I'm sorry. Stop. Crap, I can't run anymore. Sounds like you need a rest. And then the cop died. I don't know a lot about fish. Pretty sure this is a perch, though. It's perched on the dead perch. 144 pieces of produce being put back on the shelf after licking them is gross, but the person who sells them afterward is a grosser. Damn right, they're a grosser, and it's grosser. My friend, oh my God, check out this beautiful gemstone. It's truly wonderful how God made these things so beautiful, right? Yeah, amethyst. Obviously, the pan was made out of Illuminati. Alcohol is not my vocabulary. However, I looked it up on Wikipedia and learned if you drink too much of it, it's likely to kill ya. Shack of Sit, furniture showroom. Someone thought long and hard to come up with this store name. Oh, how's business? Sofa so good. The Tooth Fairy. Come on, everybody. We gotta go to, tooth hell now that we're out of children's mouth. Come on. Good night, honey. Good night, dear. Hell's Angels. Right, acute, obtuse. My God. It's Hell's Angles. Did you really dip your testicles in glitter? Pretty nuts, right? I mean, I've always called glitter the herpes of the art world because once you get it, you can never get rid of it. Instead of calling my bathroom the John, I call it the gym. That way it sounds a lot better when I tell people I go to the gym first thing every morning. The amount of energy spent in both is roughly the same. It's the sit-ups that burn. Excuse me while I do my sit-ups. Claustrophobia, get it? Because claustrophobia, haha. Ross LeBeau of Texas was arrested in early December for possession of what police thought was half a pound of meth in his vehicle. The meth, it turns out, was actually kitty litter LeBeau was using to reduce fog on his windows. I love his mugshot. Definitely a face says, I can't wait to tell you idiots after you apologize to me. Smugshot. How does kitty litter keep your window from fogging up? I gotta look that up. Caw, 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 caw. Why did you give the crow money? Well, it was for a good cause. For good cause, get it? You've got a butt that just won't quit, girl. By that I mean your donkey. Yeah, he just won't quit smoking. He's gonna die soon. Adios, au revoir. I'm bilingual. Good. Bye. Goodbye.
Mood. It probably did. Titanic. Food that goes down easy. Does that come with the iceberg lettuce? Yes, sir. Wow. Madagascar. Gladagaskar. Sadagaskar. Outagaskar. I once knew a man whose DNA had been spliced with the DNA of a horse. He had a big ego and always insisted on being the centaur of attention. Fantastic? Like fantastic? Or just a wave? A Fanta wave? I know I'm gonna get roasted for this one, but I'm stupid. I don't know what it means. My friend keeps saying, cheer up. It could be worse, or you could be stuck in a deep hole full of water. I know he means well. Oh, let's get ready to bumble! They're bees with boxing gloves. Now this I'd pay good money to see. You gotta earn that pollen. Good night, honey. Good night, dear. I mean, it doesn't get any more literal than that. I always make sure I say mucho around my Spanish-speaking friends. It means a lot to them. Correct. They did a great job preserving him. It's like a double casket. You get turned to jelly, then you get put in a jar, then you get put in a casket. So yeah, I guess they really are preserving him well. What is a Russian wedding called? A Soviet Union. This door is alarmed, the window is startled, and the floor is somewhat taken aback. Why'd they have to take back the floor? What was wrong with it? There's a big sale down at the Lego store. People are lined up for blocks. For blocks, Carl. Oh, no. Never challenge death to a pillow fight unless you are prepared to deal with the repercussions. That's what C said. A play on words on one of the most classic, infamous phrases in human history. I mean, that phrase is going to outlive me. It's going to outlive you, your children, your mom.
That's what she said.
When you're driving, but you can't see that well, which, you know, this is impressive. There must have been a ramp right before the well. Good magicians' assistants are hard to find. They are highly sought after. Yeah, I mean, the assistants are great, but, you know, there's one less assistant after every show. You know, we got to figure this out. If mediums can communicate with the dead, imagine what a large could do. Everyone in my village wears jumpers that are a size too small for them. We are a very tight-knit community. Who needs friends when I have anemones like you? Old mathematicians never die. They just lose some of their functions. Man, when Yoda said this, it went so hard. R/no stupid questions. How do doctors or I decide which kidney to donate? Say I'm fully cleared to donate a kidney to a family member. I've passed all compatibility and medical tests and have 2 fully functioning healthy kidneys. How do they decide which one to take? Like, do I just get to pick which side I'd like the scar on? Flip a coin? Don't they always take the right one? You know, so you still have one left? I could be wrong, though. That's a rockin' horse. Thanks, man. Yours is awesome, too. What do you call a snake that's 3.14 meters long? What? A python. That's it. Kill him. Fox News showing news about foxes. Sky News showing news about the sky. BBC News. Penguins produce an oil that helps their feathers retain more body heat. So basically, the oily bird gets the worm. Alright. I saw people building 2 steps of steps facing each other. Maybe it was a staring contest. Dad, can you explain to me what a solar eclipse is? No, son. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's splendor, I think. You've been waiting patiently, I must admit, me as a doctor. They spent ages trying to work out the meaning of inconsequential before realizing that it wasn't important. Insurance companies are warning campers if your tent is stolen during the night, you won't be covered. A bear walks into a bar and says, I'll have a gin and tonic. The bartender asks, why the big pause? The bear looks down for a second and says, I don't know, I guess I was just born this way. Next time you see me, I'll be 8 months pregnant. I guess I will see you around then. You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish. Unless, of course, you play bass. Zoom in to see why. These zebras are just a shadow of their former selves. If a bear wears shoes and socks, he still has bare feet. True. Our new guard log. Don't worry, his bark is worse than his bite. That's cute. Beware of log. Just wanted to let everyone know I'm going through a lot right now. Hey, that's okay, man. You're really close to the exit. Just keep on going. I know you can make it through. Any doctor here? I'm a doctor of English. Do you know CPR? I know the entire alphabet. It's snowing in Johannesburg. Snowhannesburg. My wife left me and took all my dough. I never knew how much I needed it. Yeah, you gotta work on that needing problem. It's a real thing. There are 3 guys on a boat with 4 cigarettes, but have nothing to light them with. So they throw a cigarette overboard and the boat becomes a cigarette lighter. That's pretty good. Do you know where I can get a toupee? Not off the top of my head. Ah, Sonic, America's drive-in. Chicken loses job, chicken is broke, chicken strips. $3.79. Not too bad. Out of all the inventions in the last 100 years, the dry erase board is probably the most remarkable. Extremely rare white cougar highlights a quirk of the species. Can't be rare. The targeted ads say there are white cougars in my area waiting to meet me. I need a carpenter, not a carp intern. Hey, it's good to see carps in the workplace though, you know? Me. And this is my house. Friend, what's upstairs? Me. Stairs don't talk. I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation. I believe I'm relatively aware of it. Guys, don't let this evolve into a huge argument. Got in a hailstorm in Italy. Now my car is al dente. Terry? That's a girl's name. You have died of dissing Terry. Me. Bites into burger. Everything on the opposite end of the burger. Let us pray for our fallen brothers. Mayo, they rest in peace. You will catch up with them later. Your stress level is high. Follow me to the lab. Man, if only it was that easy. I hate you, Dad. Yes. I love you, Dad. Reverse psychology. It works every time. Did you know there are hundreds of different types of this age-old Italian staple? The possibilities are endless, and in fact, this is where the colloquial term pasta derives. What's up, dog? Just wanted to catch up? What's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. A large publishing house sent me a mailing containing the phrase, whether or not you would like to subscribe. I wrote back pointing out that whether denoted a choice of alternatives, but a whether was a castrated ram. I may well do business with the firm, as a swift reply came back saying, with reference to your letter, thank you for pointing this out. Stop! I can't run anymore. Sounds like you need a rest. Not all math puns are awful, just some. Above knee, baloney. A man walks into a hardware store. Man, do you have any 2-watt bulbs? Cashier, for what? Okay, that'll do. I'll take 2. 2 what? I thought you didn't have any. Any what? Okay, then 2. What? Exactly. So then I said, knife to meet you. It was a funny little pun. You stabbed my father. We have to call an ambulance. Don't worry, I'm in stable condition. You're dying. Pretty sure this chick's account is frozen. Yeah, I bet it is. Might as well let it go. I bet he's been waiting to say that for a very long time. How is Ruth? We split up, mate. Oh no, so you're ruthless? How long have you been waiting to crack that one? I'd rather not say. Kia? No, Kia. Medic? Paramedics. Number 1, I just heard a joke about pizza. Go ahead, sir. I don't know. It's a little cheesy. Stealing someone's coffee is called mugging. The other day I held the door open for a clown. It was a nice gesture. Pasteurize. Too far to see. No matter how much you push the envelope, it'll still be stationary. Whoever invented knock-knock jokes should get a Nobel Prize. Energizer Bunny arrested, charged with battery. I put my grandma on speed dial. I call that Instagram. People are usually shocked when they find out I'm not a very good electrician. Pyramid, Pira left, Pira right. Yeah, I'm addicted to brake fluid, but I can stop whenever I want. Cutlery, stablery, scooplery. I'm gonna start a collection of spoons and I'm gonna say, this is my scooplery, welcome. Microchip. Damn, now that's a tiny chip. To ride a horse or not, that is equestrian. My husband is a pilot, and our 5-year-old son has an insatiable interest in flying. One day he went to the library to join other children who were being shown where the books were and how to find them. Does anybody know what information means? The librarian asked the children. My son proudly answered, aeroplanes flying side by side. UC men make this joke all the time. U.S. Naval Observatory. Yeah, in case of fire, take stairs. Yeah, you're gonna need the stairs to get back up there, you know, once the fire's gone. Low knee hole. hiney hole. All right. I'm looking for a man with one eye. If you use both eyes, you'll find him a lot quicker. Yeah, you're going to jail. You know, when I think of something that symbolizes the 1980s, I think of a boombox. That's just another stereotype. The only thing flat earthers have to fear is fear itself. This post is sad tire. Aw, womp womp. Poor Taya, he's sad. My friend Barry drew me, but I drew Barrymore. All right, I first read this as crap machine, but no, that is CPAP machine. Nah, snorkel. I'm pretty sure I just lost an electron. Better keep an eye on that. Jailed musicians anxiously await their next release. Jose. What I think about you, I touch my shelf. All right, good. That was all right. That was pretty all right. That was pretty good, right? So what if I can't spell apocalypse? It's not like it's the end of the world. I told my doctor that I broke my arm in 2 places. He told me to stop going to those places. Yeah, look, it's become a real problem. You gotta stop breaking that arm. Here lies Lester Moore. 4 slugs from an A44, no less, no more. Someone stole all my light bulbs. Really? I'm absolutely delighted. I'm delighted, Carl. My relationship with whiskey is on the rocks. My grandfather invented the cold air balloon. It never really took off. Milton Jones. Great philosopher, that guy. How are we gonna surprise my girlfriend at the airport? We could disguise ourselves as luggage. Let's not get carried away. And then they kissed. If 2 vegans get in an argument, is it still called a beef? Oh, it's impossible beef. You're the best. Keep up the good work. You've got this. Positive role models. Fig 1, Fig 2. Correct. Both of them. When you use a non-stick pan, but the brownies still stick. I'll get you for this pan! I accidentally drank from a jar of invisible ink. I'm currently at the hospital waiting to be seen. Just so you know, you matter. Unless you multiply yourself by the speed of light, then you energy. The swordfish has few predators to worry about in the wild, except for the seldom seen penfish, which is said to be even mightier. Thank you. Do I need to sign? No, I can hear you just fine. My son lost his cello. A cello. A whole cello, which is as big as he is. Do you know how big a cello is? How do you lose a cello? I need answers. I don't understand what's happening. His mother is about to resort to violence. Road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. I was always cold in bed, so one night I cleaned out the fire and crashed in the fireplace. Now I sleep like a log. I told my wife it was her turn to shovel and salt the front steps. All I got was icy stares. I saw a documentary on how ships are kept together. Riveting. I bought shoes from a drug dealer once. I'm not sure what he laced them with, but I was tripping all day. Okay, so I haven't seen Star Trek. Does Picard just like crack puns all the time? Because that's what I'm gathering from seeing 4 of these. When I was a cadet, I broke up with a young woman because she wouldn't stop counting. That's very unusual, sir. I often wonder what she's up to. Okay, 5. Define avoidable. What a matador attempts to do? This time he cracked the joke. His name is Data. I knew that. When's Christmas? It's in December. God, that's... How do you think of that? Swimming on the moon is sheer lunacy. My son asked me, where does poo come from? I was a little uncomfortable, but gave him an honest explanation. He looked a little perplexed and stared at me in stunned silence for a few seconds and asked, and Tigger? Oh.
The wonderful thing about Tigger.
Teacher, you can't breathe underwater. Me? Yep, that's what I thought. You're wrong. It was a big mistake challenging death to a pillow fight. I was not prepared for the repercussions. Door, Mordor, Gondor.
Not simply walk into Mordor.
Don't worry, no need to fret. I can't get it off! Dude, that's because your caps lock is on. Toothpicks. Oh, look at those teeth. They look so good. So happy. He has a cough. He's coffin. A couple of cows were smoking a joint and playing cards. That's right, the stakes were pretty high. Orion's belt is a big waste of space. Terrible joke, only 3 stars. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Accountant, what is your gross income? Me, there's no need to insult my income like that. Singers probably know in which note they moan when having sex. Well, I'm no singer, but I know that R. Kelly moans in A minor. I read it, scrolled past, scrolled back up, spilled my drink. Thanks. Briefcase containing important lab results. He looks like he did something wrong, and he's not quite sure if we know. Law enforcement found evidence of a huge drug shipment that was hijacked, including 50,000 doses of Viagra. Cops suspect a gang of hardened criminals. They're giving their relationship a shot. Couple goals. Yeah. Mr. Scott, beam me aboard. And he's not getting beamed. And they're laughing. I don't know if there's something deeper going on here with Star Trek. Window or aisle? Window or you'll what? Falcons can live to be 12 to 15 years old. All falcons alive today were born in the 21st century. They are millennial falcons. As a dental hygienist, I had a family come in one day for cleanings. By the time I was ready for the father, he informed me that I had a lot to live up to. His 6-year-old daughter kept commenting that a very smart lady was cleaning their teeth today. The father said she kept going on about my intelligence until he finally had to ask what she was basing her opinion on. The little girl replied, "I heard people in here call her the dental hygienist." I learned how to say hi in Mandarin. Hi. I was kicked out of Hobby Lobby for dipping my testicles in glitter. That's pretty nuts.